To see these two men, it's like looking in a mirror, except they never met, though they were both housed in the same prison.
Turns out, looks can be deceiving.
Almost 20 years ago, Richard A. Jones found himself in the midst of a serious case of mistaken identity. He was convicted of aggravated robbery based solely on eyewitness testimony and ended up serving 17 years behind bars. However, during his incarceration, fellow inmates began noticing his resemblance to another prisoner named Ricky, giving rise to what became known as the Doppelganger case. There actually was no physical evidence tying Jones to the crime.
I was innocent and I knew it.
That day, he was at home in Kansas City cleaning up after a party with his girlfriend. Meanwhile, at 8 p.m. on the same day, a man attempted to snatch a woman's handbag as she exited her car. Two witnesses provided varying descriptions of the attacker, ranging from a light-skinned black man to a dark-skinned Hispanic to a tanned white man.
About 72% of wrongful convictions come from mistaken eyewitness identifications.
When shown numerous photographs from a database of men with similar names and features, a man loosely involved in the crime mistakenly identified Jones as the one involved in the robbery.
Memories are recalled, it's a recollection, and there's a lot of inaccuracy that goes hand in hand with that.
Despite the shaky nature of the eyewitness testimony during the trial, Jones was convicted and imprisoned in the year 2000.
You never think it can happen to you till it really happens. You waking up in a prison cell every day for a crime you didn't commit.
In prison, inmates mistook Jones for another prisoner named Ricky Amos.
I believe it was a striking resemblance. It just blew me away.
He sought help from the Project for Innocence and tracked down Ricky Amos's photograph.
I just looked at how much me and this man looked alike, and it was unbelievable.
The witnesses from the original trial were again shown the mugshots of both men, and they were unable to tell them apart. The lack of evidence and the new testimonies of the eyewitnesses led to Jones's freedom after being in prison for almost 2 decades.
I hope and prayed every day for this day to come, and and when it finally got here, it was an overwhelming feeling.
As compensation, Jones was awarded $1 million. Jones's case sheds light on the flaws in convictions based on eyewitness identification, which is a leading cause of wrongful convictions in the United States.